Welcome back to the channel. This is Gillis TV today, folks, and I am back. I've been over with Clem Hawks on his channel doing MLB stuff. If you haven't checked that out, go check that out. Yak, aka Dolany TV, has been over there as well. But hey, that's MLB. If you're into that, go subscribe to that channel. And if you're new to the channel here, we are going to do everything NHL, just not one team, all the teams in the NHL, starting with the bombshell that Elliot Friedman dropped when the Oilers were playing Montreal, that Brock Boeser is possibly on his way out of Vancouver. So there is a bit to this story. The team has come out, same with Brock Boeser's agent and firm, whoever he works with, has came out and said, no, Brock Boeser has not requested a trade, but the team and his camp are in agreement to see if there's a fit elsewhere for Brock Boeser. It's not technically that he's asked for a trade. They're just saying, hey, you're kind of not playing your best hockey as of late. Is there somewhere else you want to go? Like, where can we find a suitor that you want to go to help you that we could still get a decent return? And on Dolany TV, he mentioned the Edmonton Oilers, which, when it comes to a lot of offensive players, Edmonton and Toronto are pretty much top of that mix. And why wouldn't they be? Who wouldn't want to play with the caliber of players like Marner, McDavid, Draisaitl, Matthews? Who wouldn't want to play with those guys? Marner's just set most games consecutive with a point for Toronto, and well, it's we just have to say McDavid, and all of a sudden everyone knows who we're talking about. Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl. Edmonton Oilers have been linked to Patty Kane. Could be linked to Brock Boeser. Never know. Toronto's been linked to Patty Kane as well. But that is where it comes down to is they came out, they said, no, he has not requested a trade like DiPietro did in the past. But the team has given permission to the Boeser's camp. I almost said Burrows because his name popped up there. Boeser's camp to go and maybe find a trade that maybe suits what Brock Boeser wants and what Brock Boeser needs. Does that mean, hey, go to the States, play for a team like the New York Rangers? Or does that mean, hey, you know what, I want to stay in Canada, I'll join the likes of Ottawa, Montreal, Edmonton, hopefully not Toronto or Calgary, but that's me trying not to be biased. But hey, who has the better trade chips to help the Vancouver Canucks? Do they want a player now, or do they want a prospect in a first and whatever else added on top to those two deals? And, another name circling has been Bo Horvat, but Brock Boeser has been the guy to say, hey, you know, can we talk to the other teams? He has not requested a trade. He does not exactly want out. He did not come out and say, hey, I want out of Vancouver, but if there's a fit somewhere, the team and Boeser and his camp are in agreement to try and work that out. And Boeser's been a pretty solid player for the Vancouver Canucks over the course of his career. This year he has 19 games played, 4 goals, 11 assists for 15 points, minus 13. Part of that minus 13 has been the downfall of goaltending earlier in the season with Thatcher Demko and I don't even Spencer Martin, I believe, is the backup there. But over the course of his career, he's had 343 games played, 125 goals, 146 assists for 271 points, and a minus 24. What gets me though about Boeser is in 343 games, he's only taken 96 penalty minutes. So if you subtract that to 48 penalties over 343, that's not including majors or anything, 343 games, that's pretty good. Like, that's a penalty every 4 games, give or take what it is. Every 8 games, I believe it is. I'm not smart with math, but with Brock Boeser, any team would like to have his services. He could score. He's been a 20 plus goal scorer in 4 out of the 5 seasons. Of course, the shortened season in 1920, he had 16 and 57. So he would have had 40 or 20 goals that year as well, playing with the Vancouver Canucks. So a 20 goal scorer, no team can go wrong with that. It's just a matter of if Vancouver will pull the deal in respect to Brock Boeser, or if the other teams are kind of worried that his production has dropped off since he came in the league early in 2016, 2017. He didn't play a full season until 2017, 2018. But let me know in the comments what you guys think, and is Brock Boeser getting traded? That's the key question here. Elliot Freeman sure thinks so. A lot of people sure think so. But what do you think? But thank you guys for tuning into the channel. This has been Gillis TV here. I'll catch you on the next one.